Okay, I've been busy lately, so I haven't been posting a lot. So, right now I have some free time. Right now I have some free time from my girl, from my job. So, yeah, I'm gonna start this story. I'm actually freestyling it today. Hold on, let me close the door real quick. I'm gonna tell the story about this lady that I met at SOAR class, or at my SOAR renewal, I should say, and she pretty much was like the most talkative person in that group. Like it was like 7 a.m. and this woman was like coughing up a whole paragraph. Like she was saying the Declaration of Independence and everything. Now background check. Now in the state of New Jersey, where I live in, I'm not gonna say which state or which city. I'm fucking retarded right now. But yeah, in the state of New Jersey, we have to be licensed to be security guards, which is the most dumbest thing. I mean, it tells us not to touch people because it creates lawsuits and all that kind of stuff. But like, you know, we still gotta be trained every 2 years. We gotta renew it every 2 years, and sometimes you just don't get matched up with the right people. You know. That being said, it was actually at that point where I actually had like a month left, so you have to renew it right before it expires, because if it expires you have to take the whole course again, and not just the renewal section. The renewal section is pretty much like the renewal section is just gangs, violence, border patrol, detect, deter, and some other stuff. Detect, deter, and report, which is something that you do on a daily basis. You know, the most common stuff. You know, it's part of it is in the DMV, and part of it is just common sense. You know, if there's a shooter, get the fuck out the way. You know, it doesn't take a special person to say, "Oh, it's a gun. I'm gonna go towards it." You know, who would go up to an armed shooter and say, "Yo, you can't be here"? Like, no, dude, you're gonna get blasted in the face, okay? You're gonna get blasted in the face. And at the time, I was working for 2 security companies, and I already made the date to the main security company I was working for, and their only branch was like an hour away. So I had to take this hour-long drive to this place, and just to renew my license, okay? You know, I was actually the first one there. I'm talking to the instructor, minding my business. Someone else came, and then this lady actually came. She was like, I'm probably sure she was like 45, 46, and she walks in and she's just like rambling on about her job and like how she was worried that she was not going to get the class and this and that and a whole bunch of nonsense. And like it just went from nonsense to another more nonsense, and I completely blocked it out of my mind at that point, because she was just going off. And I really felt bad for the instructor, because you know, he was a retired inner city cop, so he went through some shit. Okay, he almost died in the force. And now he's over here talking to a Susan. I can't say the other word, the K word, because that was actually her name. Like, it's funny, it's hilarious, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I have to put a different name for that person. So yeah, she was acting like just a talkative Susan. And it's hilarious. It was actually kind of sad and hilarious at the same time. Like, bitch, please shut the fuck up. Like, come on.
I'll go.
And it actually got to the point where the instructor was like, Susan, do you have a husband? And she actually responded. She said, actually, I don't. I don't have a husband at all. And I'm sorry. And the instructor literally just was like, well, I can see why now. Which was the most savage thing that he could say. Like, I'm surprised he still has a job after this. But she was like not offended at all. She was just like, yeah, I just don't have a husband at all. No, I don't. Guys, I literally spent like 6 hours with this lady that would just like constantly interrupt the instructor, and I just wanted to tell her to shut the fuck up. Like, please, bro, Susan, shut the fuck up. You talk too much. But, you know, me being the nice person that I am, and of course she's a coworker, just in a different contract, I could not. But I really wanted to. I really wanted to just tell her off, like, yo, bro, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm kind of blind when it comes to people flirting with me. So at this point, I don't know if she was flirting with me, but she comes up to me and she greets me and she's like, hey, do you think you want to go to Panera Bread with me? I'll drive, of course, you know. And she's like looking at me up and down and shit like that. So I'm like, nah, I am not being flirted by a MILF. Like, I'm already, like, at that time, I was already getting flirted on by MILFs. Okay, I didn't need another one to be flirting with me. Okay, I'm just like, no, I'm good. I already ate some Starbucks. It was the only thing I could find. I'm not a Starbucks person, but listen, I'll eat whatever I can find. So if Starbucks was the only thing I could find, that was it. And honestly, it was trash. It was really trash. We ended up finishing the course a little early, and the instructor ended up putting up this video, this documentary about the Nairobi mall shooting 8 years ago. I think it was 8 years ago. Or I think it was like 10. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but all I can remember is that it traumatized the whole class to the point that Susan stopped talking for a bit, and it was the most peace and quiet I have, you know, experienced that whole class. And after we were done with it and we got our test back and I saw that I passed, I made a beeline to my car because I didn't want that Susan woman to talk to me again. Because I'm going to let you know, I ain't appreciate that. But yeah, that concludes my story for today. I hope it is a lot better than the rest of the story times that I've told. Love you guys. Peace.